Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm basically trying to get healthy during quarantine. So as you all know, we've kind of been locked up here, and that's not been great for my routines. With like only having classes every few days, I've kind of been getting up later and later and going to sleep later and later, and because I'm not doing as much meal prep, because I don't have to, I've kind of just been reaching for food that I see lying around and not taking the time to be mindful about that. So I'm trying to reset a little bit and shift my mentality. So today I got up at 8 a.m. And did a short yoga practice and came up with a really nice oil blend, which I think I'm gonna diffuse every morning. It's bergamot, which smells like tea, peppermint, which is great to wake me up and stress away. And now I got my granola and some iced chai, and I'm gonna take a few minutes to enjoy the view and eat. Over the summer, as some of you may know, I'm taking yoga teacher training to become a teacher in September. Because of that, I've been practicing yoga every day, and I intend to going forward in my life, but it's definitely difficult. So I've been using these oils to help my body and my mind to stay motivated. The 3 oils in this blend are wintergreen, purification, and lemon. Lemon's a great mood booster. Like any citrus oil, it's gonna really uplift your mood, and I find that's really helpful for me when I'm practicing, because sometimes my mind can drift off, and so I don't like look at myself and be like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. It helps to keep my mind in I can. And wintergreen, which is great for your sore muscles and bones and joints. I use it topically for sore muscles, and I like to put it in Epsom salts baths. And finally, purification. This is a great detoxifying oil along with lemon. This blend is kind of meant to help detoxify your body. And some of the benefits of detox, if you don't really know what that is, it really helps boost your energy levels. It can promote healthy skin, which is something that I'm definitely working on. And it will help strengthen your immune system and improve your mood. This is a great blend. Mm-hmm.
It's not just you and me. Together we'll be free.
So keeping your immune system up is really important, especially in this time. And some great ways to do that is by eating lots of fruits and vegetables, getting enough sleep, and staying active. And some of those things I've already covered. However, a lot of that work that you do can be undone if you're living in a toxic environment. So it's really important to detox your environment as well as your body. And one great way to do that, one really important way to do that, is by taking out any synthetic air fresheners, which I'm sure you know what they are, and replacing that with diffusing oils. I picked a few oils that are great for boosting your immune system specifically. Thieves is, of course, Young Living's #1 product for boosting your immune system. I find when we diffuse that every day, no one in the house gets sick. It's really a great way to keep yourself healthy and strong. I also have lemon here, which is something that goes really well with Thieves in terms of scent. It's also great for boosting your immune system. And finally, RC. RC is a respiratory oil, so if you do have anything coming on, definitely put RC in this blend. It's going to help to clear your sinuses and keep your lungs open to receiving the other oils. Also been using Thieves in a spray on our masks when we go out. You're breathing it in as you're going through the day, and you're breathing that immune boosting oil instead of breathing in toxins and
Coronavirus!
So since school ended, I've been trying really hard to stay disciplined and productive. Even though I don't have much mandated for me to do, I'm still trying to make sure I'm getting stuff done, because I want to have a really productive summer. And that's mostly been working on YouTube videos and getting posts out for Instagram and stuff. But when it comes to being productive, I've definitely had a lot of things I had to do. Distractions is a big one. Getting distractions out of my space. That's there's so many times when I'm editing a video, but my brain's like, I can multitask. I put on an audiobook and I'm like trying to edit, but then like I'm not listening to the audio while I'm editing because I'm trying to listen to the book, and then like I just am not getting stuff done. And also like having Minecraft open in the background, I'm like constantly tabbing out. Making sure that the only thing I have open is the thing I want to work on has been really helpful. Since high school, my go-to oil for focus has been peppermint, and like I've used that all throughout college, and actually during the last month of school that was online, I basically had peppermint going on the diffuser like throughout the whole day because I had classes and I was working on school stuff. So that has been really useful. Being able to work in the same space all the time, I could keep that space a really high energy like zone by just using peppermint. Along with that blend, I have frankincense, which is another great focus oil, and lime and lemongrass. I like to put some citruses in there because it like sort of makes the smell a little less intense, and I love the smell of citrus. And it's also great for uplifting my mood because sometimes when you get into this work mentality, you get really like rigid with yourself, and it's important to have that balance. But yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so finally for my night... This is so awkward. So finally for like my nighttime routine, usually after dinner, I like watch a movie or play a board game or something with my family. But they didn't want to hang out with me tonight, so I just watched the show by myself. But I usually try to do everything that I used to do when I'm still downstairs, and that's like checking social medias and getting work done, because I am very bad at getting into the habit of staying on my phone till very late in the night. So it's been really good for me to get everything done before I even come to bed. And then after that, I like to come into my room and put on the diffuser before I wash up, so that the air can be filled with beautiful scents when I come back. I've been really trying to take care of my skin, so I use like 5 different face washes every night. And then at the end, I use the Young Living acne cream and leave that on overnight. And I usually spend this time listening to an audiobook, which right now I'm listening to Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. I love fantasy. It's really good. I'm almost done. But I've been trying to, I listen to books a lot. I've been trying to listen to like one learning or self-help book for every 2 fantasy or fiction books I read, which means next book I read has to be something educational. But with the book and the diffuser, as soon as I get to my bed, I usually fall asleep like right away, and then I can actually get to bed when I want to get to bed, which helps me get up on time, and it just keeps the routine in check. It's really easy to fall out of your routines, and the nighttime routine is something that a lot of people ignore, but it's really important to keep that consistent and keep going to bed at a consistent time. Yeah, so this blend that I use to fall asleep, it's lavender, black spruce, and spearmint. I have always used lavender when I have trouble falling asleep. It's a great oil to just calm your body and mind. And then black spruce is like such a deep, earthy oil. I love the smell of it. And it really helps root me down and ground me when I'm going into my deepest rest. The spearmint, be careful with this one. You can substitute it for like any minty oil, peppermint or spearmint. And this is like a really woodsy smell. It kind of smells like a campfire. So if you're into that, then I'm into you, cutie. Alright guys, well that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's definitely been a really tough time, but having a positive outlook is really important. And being able to look at your habits critically and be able to change them is really important, because it's really easy to get lazy and it's really easy to get complacent, and without people around you to keep you accountable, it's really easy to just fall out of any good things that you were doing in your life. That sounds really negative, but it's really easy to fall out of your habits. I hope that these oil blends are helpful. I tried to keep the oils that I used to a low so that it was simple for all of you and helpful. I hope this was helpful, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It really means a lot to me. I watch that subscriber count, and every time I see it go up, it gives me a little smile. Just hang in there, get your habits sorted out while you still have this time. And I'm gonna go to bed now. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Boop 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 boop.